Hey everybody, how's it going? It's everyone's favorite guy, Genesad, and today I'm going to be playing this game, and it's a game. Now, first of all, let me talk a bit about the game after it stops being frozen. One thing about this game is that it is a fan-made Sonic game, as you can most likely tell by the top left corner. And people have been harking on about this for a little while, saying that this is a good... I'm sorry, I just need to mess around with the desktop audio. Sorry for that. A lot of people have been harping on about it, saying that it's like, you know, a good adaptation of Sonic the Hedgehog in a 3D setting. And I have played the test stage. Jesus, where is my brain right now? I still need to introduce the game. The game is called Green Hill Paradise, or at least that's like, you know, like the test version of it or whatever. And I played a test level for it a while back, and it seemed to be a very good test level, and it seemed to, you know, put up an interesting premise. Like, there's a very good way to make Sonic the Hedgehog a more explorative game, which is kind of what it's supposed to be. When you look at the original Sonic the Hedgehog games, they're supposed to be a little bit explorative, even though the whole thing about Sonic going fast kind of contrasts with you exploring. And I think, in my personal opinion, I think that might be at the core of the issue with Sonic the Hedgehog, is that, you know, it says to explore, when your character just clearly isn't built for exploration. He's built for going fast. But when they make those stages for going fast, there's not really a good way to make a good stage for that, except for just doing, you know, sort of quick time events and that sort of thing. And it's kind of hard. No, it's impossible to make a decent game that's based completely around quick time events. And I think that this might be why Sega has just been jumping all over the place trying to figure out how they can fix Sonic when it might just be that they can't. However, I did look at the previous variants of this fan-made game, and it goes about it in a very good way by decreasing the speed at which Sonic runs. So he's not the super fast blue blur that can only really go where he can't really have any interaction outside of QuickTime events. Rather than that, it's actually, you know, he's a little bit slower, but he still moves around faster in a larger environment. And I honestly think that the approach that this fan-made game takes is excellent. I think it is really a good approach. Definitely a million times better than the one that Sonic Team is taking. But I've only played test stages. I've not actually played any sort of official stage which, you know, could be planned to be released in some sort of final game, which I don't know if there is going to be a final game, but seeing Green Hill Paradise Act 2 looks like they might be planning to have a final game ahead. So I decided to give my first impressions on this level, which I have not played yet. I can only play as Sonic, so that's good. They had this thing in the other versions where you could choose between classic, modern, and quote-unquote generic, which was kind of some sort of hybrid between the two. I enjoyed the generic Sonic very much, especially because it goes at a reasonable speed while still being fast, you know, like classic Sonic does, but it still has the perks of modern Sonic in that it has the boost and the homing attack, which is very helpful. And I'm assuming that's what they went with for this one. I'm not really sure. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright. Okay. So this is looking a lot like a level.
Use the right joystick to control the camera.
I don't want to touch one of those again. That's Sonic 06 all over again. Or Sonic Unleashed. Same difference. Okay, so he does that stomping attack. It's still really buggy though. They had the Sonic attack in one of the older one of the test stages, I'm sorry.
Press the B button to perform
Don't-
a spin attack. Press the button again to uncurl and continue running.
Shut up.
Knowing when to roll
I don't-
and when to run is
I don't
important
care.
to maintaining
Stop.
your speed.
This is bad. Why did you, the game developer, in an attempt to make an improved version of 3D Sonic games, bring back something that is what made the Sega Team Sonic games absolutely abysmal? Why would you do that? I don't know. So this is actually a very different approach from the play tests, or from the test levels that I've played. Shit. Oh, he can rotate that. Okay, I see. There we go. So far, hold on a second, let me just get... I'll just set it to... I'll set it to very high. Okay, so as of right now, it seems to be going in a different direction from the test levels, whereas it's much more linear. What the hell was that? Can I not boost? There's the boost bar right down there. Okay, I guess I can't boost. Interesting. Don't touch that advice line. I don't want it. Oh, I'm running on walls. Except I'm not, because I can't boost, so... Yeah, I don't like that. I think they do need to bring back the boost, because that's what allowed for Sonic to do some wall runs and that sort of thing. And I really did enjoy that. Oh, so does spacebar not boost anymore? Or... hold on. Figures. Oh! Okay. I see. That's pretty cool. Alright. Well, I still wish that I could toggle boost. Also, the camera's a bit buggy, but that's kind of to be expected in a game like this. Yeah, of course. That's the thing, loops were always a great enemy in the Sonic games, not gonna lie. The classic ones, at least. And they continue to be a nuisance here. Holy sh... I'm never gonna get used to that. Okay. Oh, it wants me to boost through there. I don't understand the boost mechanic. Let me figure it out. So, it starts like a spin dash. And then you go and... what, he starts boosting eventually, or... like, what's the deal with it? I don't get it. Alright, I'm gonna try going through the loops again, because that gives me a pretty decent speed increase when I'm coming back down. Okay, see, like that. So I assume it only works when you're on a decline. So let me try that out. There we go. I got it. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Oh, this is weird. Yeah, somebody's got to fix the texture mapping. And also tell me to jump. I am enjoying this, actually. Well, I mean, you know, as far as Sonic games go, I'm enjoying this. I mean, you know, I've played the test levels, and judging by those, this game has a very, very good engine. It's just that, you know, obviously there are a lot of tweaks that need to be worked out. Wow, this is giving me like a whole playground. That's cool. I like that. I like that. And let me just say right now that I think that that right there can be a really good tie-in with the theme of Sonic the Hedgehog. Because remember, like the reason he's on this big crest is to save his, you know, forest friends or whatever. And I think that if you give it, if you have an explorative if you have like an explorative setting with a sort of nature-like theme, that would fit very well with the story of Sonic the Hedgehog. And it would fit with the... it's a very fitting setting for Sonic the Hedgehog. Maybe if I shut up, I can make these jumps. God damn. Okay, hold on. Oh, there we go. What are you gonna do about it now, big boy? Okay. Right, so as I was saying, I think that exploration is very fitting for Sonic the Hedgehog because it would give us a very good way to say, you know, this beautiful land which you are free to explore, this is what Sonic is trying to save. It's something that you are able to... Oh, is that a Chaos Emerald? Cool. It's, you know, basically a good way to tie in with... This is what Sonic is trying to save. He's trying to save such a beautiful land as this, and you're allowed to explore it to see, you know, just how beautiful it is. You know, provided that they actually do a good job in making it look beautiful. That's not to say this isn't beautiful. I mean, it's not, but it is very good. It's positive. There we go. I just wish that I could toggle boost, because that right there is meant to be taken with boost, and I honestly think I might be going backwards through this. I'm fairly certain I do know where to go. I just want to, you know, explore this area a little bit more. Okay. They need to work on controlling the jumps. Oh god. Okay, that is going to be a big problem. If that stays, if that sort of thing stays in the game, that is going to become a huge problem, and nobody's gonna like it. I'm calling it right now. Nobody's gonna like it if something like that stays in the game. All right. I gotta say though, I like the music that they use in the menu, like a Spanish guitar version of. Oh god. Now I have to do that all over again. Oh. Ah, screw this. I'm just gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna do something else. Anyways, the music they have in the title screen is great. Like a Spanish guitar version of I don't know what that music was. For some reason, I want to say Palm Tree Panic, but I know that that's not right. All right. I just got nothing out of that. Oh, shit. I'm officially going backwards now. What's up here? Yes! So they brought back these hoops, which I think is great. I heard that Sonic Team, like, offers for people who make good fan games to, like, you know, help them work on their games. And I don't mean, like, just in Sonic Mania. I've heard through the grapevine that that's, like, a regular thing that Sonic Team kind of tends to do. So I hope that they do let the developers of this game help them out with something, because that would just do wonders. And besides, you know, Sonic Team is at a big loss when they need to rely on fan game creators to reel in a decent profit through a good game. Fan games don't tend to be good. They really don't. I'm gonna say that flat out. I'm gonna be blunt about it. Fan games tend to be just absolutely horrible. I don't even know what I'm trying to do here. Oh, shit. Oh, god damn it. There we go. I have no... Oh, why don't I just go back there? That's one thing that I don't like about the 3D games, is that picking up rings, in 2D Sonic, it was easy, you know? You land, and then you just walk around a little bit, and you have all your stuff back. But in the 3D Sonic games, it's not that easy. You gotta figure out your way around while dealing with Sonic's absolutely wretched controls. Yeah, these controls aren't that good. I'll be blunt. Where am I? Oh. 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 I see. Alright then. I'll go to 2. I see. So, I see there are 7 stages. I think, is there like a Chaos Emerald for each one, or... I don't know. I'll backtrack through this one. I'll see if I can find anything that wasn't there before. Oh! Ah. This platforming is... I mean, it's not horrible, it's just... it's very aggravating. Like that. I don't know, I just think it... No, I don't want to hear the...
Press the button again to uncurl and continue running. Knowing when to roll and when to run is compulsory to maintaining your speed.
Okay, guy. God, I hate that voice. I hate tutorial voices. I really do. I can't... Alright, fine. Leave that place behind. It's over here. Oh, so I'm supposed to go up there. Okay. I have to say, that is good level design. The fact that, like, it, like that right there, that's the first thing you're kind of drawn to in the area, so you kind of just go towards it. Then you go here. Yeah. Oh, shit. And that's what I don't like. It just does the... Oh, what the hell? That is why it needs to be a boost. That you can hold down the button, and you will boost continuously. Because you're gonna get shit like that. Okay. Let's try this again. This time I'll do it with a spin dash. Nope. Okay. God damn it. Wait, why don't I just... What's down there? Oh, that's the start of the level. Okay, why don't I just go here? There we go. Problems... Okay, that is... Stay away from that area. And as you can see, this area just draws you right towards that big ol' loop right there. So level design is actually pretty good. I think it's great. Kind of makes me wonder if this guy's worked, like, with game companies in the past or something. Let's see what Aha! I knew it! I knew there's another Chaos Emerald. I knew it. Look at me, I'm a smarty. Oh, shit. I'm gonna go down this long tunnel again. Which really, really separates the first portion from the second. Alright. I can't... Am I going uphill? I think I am. Can't notice it because I'm in a tunnel. Okay. Yes, I was going uphill. Okay. Alright, here I go. Let me... Okay. One note that I'd like to make, and this isn't about the game, but this is about, you know, Sonic in general, is that if you give Sonic a low acceleration, like in certain areas, such as, you know, such as this, for example, that would be a very good thing. Okay, maybe not in that area. But I'm saying, like, you know, in more, if you were to give him, in general, a low acceleration speed, or just acceleration, I don't know. If you were to give him low acceleration, it would make the games a lot easier in explorative areas. And okay, I don't know what that was all about. Oh, I think, I don't know. It would make the game a lot easier, or a lot better, and easier to work with in both explorative areas and, you know, fast-paced areas where you need to go, where you got to go fast. And I think what the hell? And the reason for that being is that, you know, if you are if you're in an area for exploration, you're gonna want to take things slow. So, you know, having that low acceleration can be a great help. But in areas where it's, you know, long stretches of land, you want to get from point A to point B rather quickly, thus you go fast, as Sonic tends to do. And so, God, you're able to handle it much more. I mean, yeah, it'll take a second for your speed to kick up, but you're able to go fast from point A to point B. Once again, fix this abysmal platforming. Good God. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll just go this way. Oh jeez, why is that so narrow? I wish that when Sonic came up after a homing attack, it wouldn't be as linear, you know? Because he homes into something, and then he just keeps on going in that same direction. I do not like that. I think that he should, you know, just hit something, then pop up. Much like how it is with the Hedgehog engine that Sega used in the past. They don't use that anymore, but that was a good engine. That was a damn good engine. Because Sonic controlled like tits in that game, and it was wonderful. Alright, now if I can... Oh, okay. Holy shite. Okay, is this... I want to know if this goes anywhere. Well, you don't know if you don't try. Okay, yes, it does go somewhere. God damn it. That's... That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. See, that wouldn't have happened if I had a boost. Now I have to stop, spin dash, and not make it. Okay. Let's try this again, one more time. Okay, I think the thing about spin dashing is that when you're curled up, you don't really gain much acceleration, or any acceleration at all. So you need to uncurl in order to actually go places. One thing I'd like to say about one thing I'd like to say about this is that the levels are very cluttered. It's easy to know where to go, but oh, there's a Chaos Emerald over there. It's easy to know where they go, but honestly, if it wasn't for the level design being, you know, decent, then I would have no clue what's going on. the level design is good in that it's very subliminal, you know? It put things in front of you that you're drawn to, which is good. But the thing is that the overall way that this area looks is, you know, these things are giving an indicator as to where I should go, but if I was, for example, a little kid, you know, I'd have no clue what's going on. I would just think this is an extremely cluttered area. And even still, I think it looks a bit too much like a playground and not enough like a stage. And a while back, while I was playing this, like, you know, earlier on in this recording, I had made my way somehow from point 1 to point 2, or 6, I mean. Of course, I went from 1 to 6, and I had no clue how. I just kind of did. I don't know. I'm gonna go this way. Can I cannot sidestep. That is bad. Oh, okay. I should have curled up there. Okay, I'm good. Can I do... Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that. Oh my god! That was pretty cool. Oh my god, why are there so many there? Yeah, one gripe that I have about this is that enemies are just as useless as ever. And the only way you can really get hurt by them is if you're actually going out of your way to attack them, so half the time it's just, you know, you're better off not doing it. I think it'd be great if if enemies were placed in an area where you're in kind of like, you know, like, sorry. If enemies were placed in an area where you're already kind of cornered, and the only way you can get out is to really fight the enemies, I think that would actually make them much more of a threat, much more of an obstacle. Versus this. Oh shit, hold on. Yeah, just like that. Okay, now let me... I'm gonna go some ways this way. I think Sonic's acceleration is serviceable. You know, I was talking about acceleration earlier and how I think that ought to be handled in a Sonic game. And I think that his acceleration in this is actually very good. Now, will I be able to stay on track? No, I won't. It has the same issue that it did in the test stages. Okay. Oh, it's back here. 3 extra lives. Nice. I'm gonna try one more time. Oops. No. Why? 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 Stay right here. Come on. Stay there. Oh god, what am I doing? Alright. That needs some work. I think that Sonic ought to, I don't know. Honestly, I think he goes at a great speed when he's exploring, but the problem is that when he needs to go fast, it's kind of not going fast. Maybe, and I don't know much about how, you know, game design works, so bear with me if this is a stupid solution. But maybe you could designate a certain area as, you know, like when you're in this area, or when he crosses this particular checkpoint, this is when he needs to start going into a speed mode, where his general... What in God's name? I don't... Anyways, when he enters a like area that calls for going fast, then he should have some sort of like, you know, speed mode or whatever, which, you know, just gives him, just makes him a lot faster. Maybe heightens his acceleration. And yeah, I'm kind of going back there with the idea of giving him a dynamic acceleration, where in exploration areas he goes slow. In areas where he needs to go fast, like in this, he has a higher acceleration and is therefore very capable of going fast. Why? Why? This is very frustrating. I'm not going to say that Sonic Team could have done better, because there's no way they could have done better. However, yeah, I'm not blown away by this per se. It's good, I enjoy it. I can imagine that I'll come back to this to toy around with it a little bit more in the future. But as of right now, it's just kinda you know? I mean, I don't know. It's good, don't get me wrong. It's just not good to a point where I'd find it to be the ultimate of anything Sonic, you know? Man, I miss the Hedgehog engine. And I'm serious about that too. The Hedgehog engine was dope. It made, like, Sonic games which ran on that engine were just, they performed so smoothly. And I think that might be why a lot of fanboys went crazy about them. Because they controlled so well, especially for 3D Sonic games. But recently I think they don't use it anymore, and I think they made a completely different engine for Sonic Forces, and, you know, obviously for Sonic Boom too. Which really just, oh my god, they were horrible. Horrible engines. But the Hedgehog engine, which is what, that one was what Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Generations were based on. See, why? Why does that... I don't know. I give up on that. Okay, that's it. I'm going to the stage exit. God damn it. Yes, I know I can only get up on the green spots, but whatever. Okay, I guess that's it. Oh, it just brings me back to the beginning. Okay then. Well, I guess that does it for this video. Be sure to dislike, leave a hate comment, flag my videos, and just do whatever you want. Stop watching this video. Please. Okay. Bye.